Winner, we're back. We're back.
Yeah, see, Adam and I did it last week. No theme tunes. So
You forgot the theme tune, did you?
yeah.
I have to bring you back in, both in for a training session.
Yeah. I like today's hat, Dave. Looking smart. I like today's hat.
The bowlers on. I did. I went to the English Whisky Festival on Saturday, and I had the opening masterclass. So I had an hour to talk about English whiskey and pour some boutique whiskey, which was a lot of fun. And there was a gentleman. I wore the fedora to Birmingham on Saturday, and there was a gentleman in there with a fine bowler hat for the class. And I thought, I must dig my bowler out. So I dig the bowler out today. I do like a bowler hat, I must admit.
Looking sharp, yeah.
Hi.
Whereas I've just got hair, no hat.
Yeah.
Fighting through the elements to get to the office.
So did you miss me last week? No theme tune. Obviously you did.
We always miss you, Dave, of course. Yeah.
Well, I went all the way to Cardiff to talk whiskey to a fascinating little bar complex Cardiff is a fabulous city. It's a party city. But this is one of our Master of Malt trade customers, and then they've just opened a new whiskey bar. They have a big gin bar, and they have a big rum bar, rum and fizz, gin and juice, or something like that, I think they have. And they're sort of all of these bars in a fascinating little old, I guess a little mall. I guess it would be little alleyway shops, covered shops, and they turn them, and a coffee shop, and all these other bits and pieces, sort of all interlinked.
Okay.
And they have a huge whiskey collection and quite a lot of hours there. A lot of Master of Malts and boutique. So a whole new staff that needed to learn about whiskey. So I was dragged in to give them the ABC of whiskey and some things. So that was fun. Yeah, that was a really a long day to get to Cardiff and back in a day, but a fun day. And then the English Whisky Festival at the weekend was superb. And just to be in a room with so many distillers. I mean, some of them some of them are fantastic. I mean, I think one of my highlights of the day was a triple distilled English unpeated. And it's just stunning. I could put that in a blind tasting and tell you it was Bushmills. It was so fruity. It was so orchardy, fruity, soft, balanced. I mean, and just stunning.
Share with our viewers what that was, or is it a secret?
Sorry, no, it was from the English Whisky Company.
Right. Yeah.
It's one of their. It was a special that was up there. I mean, that was really good. There was some lovely ryes up there, some new ryes. There was some whiskies that weren't too good. I just think they were just trying to force it too young into. There's some that were honest and said this is not ready, and they were right. It isn't ready, but it's still delicious. And there were some who just put it in overpowering casks that was unnecessary. And in fact, the ones the spirit that I tasted that wasn't in the big, thick, heavy cask tasted delicious on its own. So it's my palate, not everybody else's palate, But it's what I felt. Some of it was great, some of it wasn't so great. One of my favourites up there from last year, Retribution. He's been doing some really cool stuff with local brewers' yeast. So when he's got a new batch of wash to do, he plans it. So he drives up to one of the local breweries, because he used to be a brewer himself, and go and get a bucket of yeast from them, and then come back and make his next new make spirit. I mean, it's just full on geekery passion. Yeah, that was good. The Cotswolds 10-year-old was superb. Dan Zoz, he bottled a 10-year-old, a special 10-year-old that his first one that's ever had a number on it. But he did it just because he's become the master of the Guild of Distillers or something, worshipful distillers. So he's in charge for the year. So he thought, as a bit of fun, he'd make a special release. So that was really cool. There was some great stuff up there on a very, very wet Saturday in Birmingham. And I don't know what it is.
Place, being inside with a dram, yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know what it is about New Street Station, but every time I go to New Street Station on a Saturday, there is lots going on there. I mean, I travel in and out to London and do all the big stations, Paddington, Euston, all of the big London terminals as well. And I never see as much trouble going on as I do in New Street Station. I don't know, it's a melting pot of football fans and intoxicated people, police dragging people around. It's just a fun. If you just want to sit and watch people watch, there's so much going on. So noisy though, so noisy. Anyway.
Well, yes. Hello to Colin and Claire and Luke and Capadum? So someone's going to correct me on that. And Sean and everyone else viewing.
Lots of people. Cool.
Yeah, Hennessy E42. Thank you for. We literally just threw the stream up just before we went live, so well done for finding us. What have we got, Dave, or what's available now?
Okay, well, yes, I was just looking at next week's because I've missed a week, and so I'm just catching up. But yeah, next week, one definitely has sold out. The Johnny Walker Blue Label. So that's gone, the Diwali edition, that's sold out. There's a couple of others that looked pretty close when I was checking yesterday. So the Port Morant from Bristol Spirits, a rum, is going pretty well. So not many tickets to that left when I looked yesterday. The Isle of Raasay Distillery Collection, that's going pretty good. Not an awful lot of them left, so that's a pretty cracking collection. What else have we got? 41-year-old Port Ellen at the top of the shop. I know that is superb because that's right at the end of it. If it's 82, that's just about when it was about to close, wasn't it? Or was it 83 they closed? So it must be the last final year. A Kawasawa Boutique whiskey from 19-year-old. So that's our batch one. I think that's a batch one. Yeah, 186 bottles. That's a cracking release. I remember when that came out. The stunning Tomatin 36-year-old. This is a new batch 11. I just love those old Tomatins. They're just so tropically fruity. Then there's at the fourth slot is a Glendronach 29-year-old single cask from 1993. Look at Jake's face there. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, go on then.
Where do we find them? Hey. So distilled in 93, just 3 years before the distillery was mothballed. And it's been 29 years in a single Pedro Jimenez cask. Wow, that would be a big, chewy, fruity monster. That's such. Yeah, in a new Pedro Jimenez cask, but I mean, over 29 years, all of those flavors will come together. Those big black currant blackberry notes and chocolate. Oh God, I can just feel it. Then there's the first of the multi-packs, a 4-bottle selection from the Cavalan of Taiwan. That's pretty cool. These are all solist casks. So there's a brandy cask, a rum cask, a Madeira cask, and a port cask. So that's 4 editions there. These are all big cask finishes from what I remember of having them before. Yeah, beautiful distillery out in the Taiwanese countryside. The Isle of Raasay Distillery Collection, just a collection of 6. All of their, I mean, that is quite a haul there. Single malts, Colombian oak, masala casks, Arbiki barley.
Yeah, some good stuff in there. That's a cool one.
I've only had a couple of Isle of Raasays, and they've been pretty damn good. I must admit, I'm pretty impressed. What else? There's a 1973 cognac. You don't see an awful lot of vintage cognac. And there's the 1990 rum from Port Morant and an Edredauer 22-year-old Amarone cask. Oh, I did. What was the Amarone cask? I had an Amarone cask Wireworks at the English Whisky Festival. Delicious.
That sounds good. That's what I need to try. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've got it. That was definitely. Oh, that's special. Yeah. And I've seen another 6 crackers go up for next week, the week after, sorry. But you're just going to have to look at Master of Malt / competitions for that, because there's a lovely little collection of 6 going up there, and there'll be another 4 more lots to go up before the end of the week. Lots to come.
All right. Well, let's get stuck in, shall we? Quick shout out to David, and then Can't Bend Nia's joined. Says, has it started yet? You're just in the nick of time. Here we go. Let's bring up the first bottle, Dave. What have we got?
We've got the NSE XO Chinese New Year 2025. So they released at the beginning of this year, of the Chinese New Year, the Year of the Snake, limited edition bottling for their exquisite XO cognac. Should we get the wheel up now and find a winner?
Ready to rock, yeah.
Ready to rock. Okay. Well, this was a sellout. There's only 50 tickets available for this, so a 1 in 50. Not bad odds to start the day.
It's on the road. And that is going to be Edward L. Congrats, Edward L. Yeah, nice.
Congratulations, Edward. Thanks for the new photographs up on the website. I've seen a selection of dogs up there, which is there's some dogs in front of whiskey bottles, which is just brilliant to see. That makes me
listening to you, Dave.
so happy. We're going to go from cognac, to rum. The Appleton Estate 29-year-old from 1993, the Hearts Collection. Wow, it looks fantastic. Over £300 a bottle. There's 79 of you playing for this. So this is an old and rare single mark pot still rum, matured for a minimum of 29 years and created from 13 casks.
This collection is super cool. There's a lot more to come, and nice fun. Our resident rum geeks were talking to me about this the other day. Yeah.
I did a masterclass with Joy Spence a long time ago, a few years ago, before working with us, I think. And it was just a great evening. And she signed a bottle for me. So I've got a bottle somewhere in the archive that's signed by Joy. Yeah. There you go. A little bit of truth. Lovely lady.
Luke's just saying he's a big fan of Amarone cask whiskies. Yeah, I don't know if he's talking about the specific Wireworks one, because I'm definitely going to search that out. I like quite a bit of Wireworks. And then Claire saying, that wheel just missed me, but she is, of course, ready for this one, as is Colin. So
let's go.
Let's bring it in, yeah. Let's do it. Best of luck, everyone. Here we go. Samuel T. 29-year-old Appleton Estate, yeah.
Very nice. Congratulations, Samuel.
That's super cool, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here's a little multi-pack from the Isle of Skye, the new distillery, 2017. I think they filled their stills the first time. So not so new these days, but still new in the grand scheme of things of Scotch whisky. But this is a nice little selection here from the Isle of Skye. There are 5 different expressions here. So what have we got here? Lots of Gaelic names here.
Claire saying, we missed her again. Sorry, Claire. It's all right if your name's the other side of the wheel, isn't it? If your name's like right, just when it's slowing down, it's pretty heartbreaking.
Yeah, I don't try and look at any of the names on the wheels. It's all far too small for me on the laptop.
Sorry, Toravaig, yes.
Yep, I've had a few. They've been really lovely, I must admit. So I don't know an awful lot about this distillery, apart from a little farm distillery that was built on Isle of Skye, and it seems to be doing rather well.
So they're sort of on, I think, on like the other side of the Isle of Skye, aren't they? Than, or at least than the one that you picture in your mind. It's more of a, you think of like the big mountainous rocks and crashing waves. I think they're sort of on the more peaceful shore.
On the peaceful shore, the southern shore.
They actually use they use. I think I'm right in saying that the peating level is actually really high. Like I want to say 78 ppm or something, which is chunk higher than what would be considered heavily peated normally. But then their whole thing is tempered peat. I think I might have talked about this before on the draws. Throughout the production process, they're sort of got a high cut point, and it's not coming. It doesn't present in the bottle, or well, the ppm in the bottle and the glass won't be as high as you'd expect from that start point in the barley.
Because they take a narrow cut. Okay, I know where they are. I've just seen where they are. Yeah, they're on that long road down to Annandale Castle, which is and you get the ferry out from out here, and you go across to that that pub that you can only get to via the ferry. But by a boat, you have to take a boat out to this pub.
Yeah, it's a cool distillery that's got a solid following already.
Yeah.
Quite right.
Right. Let's bring the wheel in.
Let's do it.
Let's give it a spin. Find a new home for this little collection.
That is Glenn J. Well done, Glenn. It's a lovely collection. Super cool.
Congratulations, Glenn. Yes, indeed. That's a nice little collection there of 5 from the Isle of Skye. Oh, we've got 2.
Luke says 55 to 78 ppm, so the top end is 78. There you go.
55 to 78. Okay. We've got two delightful Speysides here, long-aged Speysides, both 25 years old, from independent bottler Gordon MacPhail, more than an independent bottler, but these are 2 of their distillery labels. This is how you'd only ever see Linkwood and Glenbergie in the past. These don't have a real label today. These Linkwood you can find under the Flora and Fauna, but there's 2 25-year-olds. There's a Glenbergie, one of the signature malts of Ballantyne's, and Linkwood is this Johnny Walker, Hay, Dimple, all of those. Is that Linkwood? Goes into those.
He's often got that like sort of strawberry jammy note in there.
Yeah,
really nice. Like you say, G&M is they hold a special place in not just in independent bottling, but in single malts being a thing in the early days, and certain distilleries only being able to get them through G&M, but also filling and being in control of those casks from day one.
They don't buy fillings. They buy new make spirit and put it into their own wood, into their own warehouses, and age.
Except now they don't. They stopped last year, which is mad, because that does mean they're only going to be able to release these for another many decades.
I think they've got quite a bit of stock, haven't they?
Yeah.
They've been doing this for a while. Yeah.
Let me get the wheel for you, Dave. Sorry.
450 and it did sell out, and there's 99 of you on the wheel, or 99 tickets on the wheel.
Yeah, Colin's saying not our day here yet. Yeah, that's the spirit. There's still time. Here we go. Best of luck here. That is going to be Andrew I. Congratulations, Andrew.
Oh,
that's a cool duo of whiskies, isn't it?
I would love those 2. I mean, I think Boutique, we bottled a 27-year-old not so long ago, and it is probably one of the best Glenbergies I've ever had.
Okay.
So those strawberry jam notes, such a great what was that? It was part of the End of the World series, so it's a little while ago. Yeah.
Sure. What's on that End of the World label?
Oh no, that was a Scotch label on that one. That was a proper.
Oh, sorry, it wasn't the End of the
That's
World.
Giant's helmet and the strawberry jam sandwiches. Yeah.
That's right, because it's on there, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, strawberry jam sandwiches.
Right, well, I have to hunt down a sample. There we go. It's me having homework. Often it's you having homework, Dave. I've got a couple of bits of homework for today.
Here we go. We had two 25s, and now we've gone for a 26-year-old from the Speyside Glenfiddich. Their Grand Couronne cask. So this has spent 2 years finishing in an ex-cognac cask. So that's unusual. French oak cognac casks. Yes, this is always Glenfiddich's always one of those popular lots that we bring out. It's a beautiful looking package. The whiskey will be fantastic. 26 years in 2 years of cognac. £500 worth of whiskey for a £5. Not bad, hey?
Yeah.
Let's bring that wheel in and find a home for its fifth width.
Here we go. It is Philippos M. Congratulations.
Congratulations indeed. That's a cracking little prize, £500 bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
I've got a big selection here of 6 from Highland Park. How's that?
Well, we have it's Luke's turn to be very close to where it stopped. I think he's like, "Darn, missed it." But we have Andy May with his hands up.
That's.
I never know when people's like YouTube handles are different to their names on the wheel. Whether they're, did you just win? Congratulations if you did. You love it when we have like a live winner.
Yeah, absolutely. So 6 bottles of Highland Park whiskey.
Oh, okay, yeah.
12 to 18 years old in the mix here. 12, 15, 18, some 14s, the Land of Orkney, a 16, the Sea of Orkney, and a 16 Between You and I. So a cracking. Gone are the Viking stories. And we're back to single malt Scotch whiskey.
We had Andrew I on the one before, didn't we? That could be Andy May. Although then it's different initial. I don't know. Colin's asking. Okay. I think he's won one of them. And then, sorry, I do have this wheel for you.
No, I can see.
Head in. Wunderbar. Oh, we've got a thumbs up from Andy. Well done, Andy. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Indeed. And yeah, this, the You and I one, it's the Michelin star Swedish chef, isn't it? With the Swedish oak.
Right. Okay.
That's the sort of curveball. I mean, amid all the more recognisable stuff, maybe. If you,
I remember you saying
new releases. All right, let's give this a spin. Let's find the tab again. Here we go. Okay. Best of luck. Is Dennis W. Congrats, Dennis. Hall of Highland Park. That's all right, man.
That's a pretty awesome looking hall, I must admit. Yeah. Highland Park. I still like the old packaging of 2014. I did like that packaging, but yeah, lots of
the pre-Viking
European and American oak, don't they? And different bring different flavors in. I do like that, what they've been doing in the past. That red label 18-year-old was always one of my favorites.
Much cleaner now. I think they've got tasting notes on them and just simplified, and yeah. After they went full Viking for a while.
They went full Viking.
Never go full Viking.
That's why we did our Doomsday Clock label on the Highland Park for the End of the World series. Because I thought they were going back to Norway, looking at returning to Norway, was it? Wasn't it a gift? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a gift from Norway for marrying, yes, the royal families back in the days. Right, here we go. We've got a pair of Edward Dowers 50 years old of 50 years of Edredale, two 25-year-olds, a Madeira cask, and a Bordeaux red wine cask. I think that's pretty easy to see which is which on here. Very clear on the labels and the colour of the whiskies. So this is nearly 800 pounds worth of whiskey in those two 25-year-olds, and one was in a single Madeira hogshead. The other was in a Bordeaux wine hogshead. And there are 149 of you playing for this.
Indeed.
So if you can see your name on there, you've got 20/20 vision.
Better vision than I.
or a very big screen.
Yeah. Right. Okay, here we go. Here's Halleck G. Congrats, Halleck.
Congratulations.
Like
Wow.
I said to you last time, was I talking to Adam? I think just those the many different variants of wine matured Edredale in those 50 CLs in those wooden boxes they used to come in. Just takes me back to like a certain time when I used to spend a lot more time in the warehouse and just having to learn about like 30 different colours probably of which one's which and where each one is. Dear oh dear.
All those pastel shades.
That's me having to pick those bottles. Here's something that looks up Boutique Dave Street.
It is. I don't know where we found this bottle, but here it is. Batch 6, a 29-year-old independently bottled Macallan.
Yeah, there were some people talking in the chat about this one at the beginning.
I remember this. It's a while back. So this has been maybe one of those ones that's come back to us. I don't know, but yes. 29 years old school Macallan. I can't remember when this was bottled, but it was batch 6 is a fair while ago, I would say.
We've got another person going, oh my God, is Can't Bend Knee Halleck? Could be. I need everyone to use the same name they have on the wheel on their YouTube profile.
You must use the same names, otherwise none of them.
Too much doubt and confusion.
Otherwise, they all return to Jake and I. Okay.
Yes, sorry, I've completely lost the thread of what you were saying there, Dave.
I did. Yeah, these are cracking old. I mean, just looking at the stock number, I know this is an old one. So it's something that we bottled a long time ago, and maybe it's just an auction one that's come back to us.
Yeah, here's our friend Ben on the label, having to use a magnifying glass to look at their curiously small stills.
Yeah,
one of the first labels, isn't it? From the design is one of the very first.
It is one of the first 4. Yeah.
Well, that's 4. Okay, yeah.
The first 4 that we released was the Macallan, Cappadonic, and Port Ellen, 2 closed distilleries and 2 of the most collectible, Macallan and Ardbeg.
That's right, yes, of course.
4 labels. September the 12th.
That was Woodstock, right? All those years ago.
Yeah, it was all those years ago. Okay, let's find a home for this.
Wheel is ready, yes. I know people are on the edge of their seats. So
9-year-old Macallan.
And yes, I think Can't Bend Knee was Halleck. So yeah, huge congratulations. Huge, yeah.
It's another winner watching. Excellent.
Yeah. So we've got a couple today, which is fun. I do love it. Right, let's spin this one. Okay, without further ado, very best of luck. Is Thomas M. 29-year-old Macallan. The old boutique label. Nice.
Indeed.
Very, very, very nice.
Very, very nice. I've got 2 big ones coming up next.
And still 2 more. Goodness me.
Even bigger. Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, okay.
How about a 31-year-old Rosebank?
How about that?
It's beautiful. I must admit, I have tried it. It is stunning, and the new distillery is beautiful too. I managed to get a sneak round there when I was up in Edinburgh a little while ago, end of last year, beginning of this year. I can't remember. The distillery is very tastefully rebuilt. I didn't know how they were going to do it when I tried to get in when the distillery was derelict many years ago, and just thinking we'd never see this open again. You know, there's all this talk, and just didn't think it'd ever come back to life because it's just no room to expand it. And they've done a fabulous job.
Yeah, still find it mad, the new generation of legendary closed distilleries that are here in some form. Yeah.
There's at least 3, isn't there? Rosebank, Port Ellen. What was the other one that's been closed for ages and brought back to life? Oh, Brewer, wasn't it? Yes.
Yes, sorry, I was just looking at the comments. Yeah, Brewer, of course, absolutely. Colin has, I think Colin was the last winner there. Oh no, Can't Bend Knee isn't Halleck. Oh, it's all getting confusing now. But Colin Mack is super happy. So well done, Colin. Who, he was the one who was like at the beginning. Well, he's one of our regular viewers, of course, but he was saying, hoping that his luck was going to come in later. So yeah, happy with that. Quite Excellent. Right. Rosebank, would you like a wheel?
We'd love a wheel. Should we bring it in?
Okay. The yet came through. Yeah, well done, Colin. Okay, Rosebank 31. Crikey. Here we go. It's Sue C. Thought it was going to land on the next one there, but yeah, congrats, Sue. That's
excellent.
Mega.
Yes, my daughter loves Rosebanks. She felt that's when the Rosebank was the one that tipped her into whiskey big time. Yeah, my oldest. Lovely liquid. Right, that's it. It's top of the shop.
We have one more, yeah.
A Churros Malt, the Joker, in colour, Hanyu, from the legendary card series.
Yeah, I mean, do want.
I do love. I've tried a few of these over the past 10, 12 years, and they were stunning. But the artwork on them all was all lovely as well, weren't they? The black and white ones and the colour, yeah. They're always sought after at the whiskey shows when they come out. I remember people running to the shop to get them.
Yeah, I mean, I remember these. Yeah, like you say, the first time round, and it's just super cool. But like being able to get your hands on one now, yeesh. But someone's going to.
Someone is going to right now. We're going to spin that wheel and find a winner.
Oh, here we go. Just for you.
Oh, pick me.
It's Christopher H. Huge win there. I think Christopher H. I don't know if it's the same one. Had about half the wheel on one of the earlier ones and didn't come up. So I don't think he'll mind. Funnily enough, after that one.
I know the prices have fallen a little bit over the last couple of years or something, but I've seen those go at auction for huge sums of money in the past. Yeah. I know the price slumped a little bit over the last year or 2 years, but they do go they have gone for a lot of money. People collecting those.
As ever, congrats to all our winners. Do share photos of you when you get your goodies, and we hope you crack them open and tell us all about it.
Absolutely, that's what we'd love to see. Toasting us. Oh, don't forget, I think all photographs now have got to be dressed up as impersonating Whiskey Santa.
Yeah, we've had animals. We've had pirate hats.
We've had pirate hats.
We need some really good Christmas going on now. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to see the Christmas decks now. As
Just yeah, just don't include your kids, yeah, because we can't put that on an alcohol website.
no,
We've got a couple of those.
we can't do that. No, you're right. We can't do that. But dogs are fun.
Sean's saying we are sharing between us in the chat, right? Right?
Have you
Dogs all around, yeah. Are we included?
Have you looked at the new pictures of the Glenmorangie Tales collection with the two Andrew Wise doggos on the Master of Malt winners? Yeah, Andrew Wise doggo, and we've changed tails.
Andrew Wise doggos, yes.
We changed the tails to tails. It's brilliant.
Fine work all round. Yep.
There's some strong beard games going on in there as well.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Like you say, there's some new pickies there. Well done. Love it.
So that's it. Another
week.
10 grams worth of whiskey that's gone. Nearly 11, I think that one was. I'm here next Tuesday as well, I think, at the moment. Anything can change this time of year. Dave, can you go and do...
We send you off to teach the world about whiskey?
Go and do a barrel top or, yeah, those sort of things. Hey, I say yes to everything. Hey, can you do this? Can you be here tomorrow? Yeah, I think I can do that.
Yeah. Because you love it. Yeah, absolutely.
I do love it, you must admit. Yeah, I do love it. Talking about whiskey, best job in the world. Right, that's it. I guess we can say farewell until next time. And thank you for watching along and playing along. And congratulations to all the winners.
All right. Have a good week, all.